Another big reset, meanwhile, is in the works. Things are moving fast on the Korea peace talks. The last few days have seen intense speculation. Did U.S. Secretary of State nominee, then CIA chief Mike Pompeo visit North Korea or not? Donald Trump, who usually loves to strut and show off his accomplishments, has been unusually silent on this one. Although the details are still sketchy, it has now emerged that Mike Pompeo did indeed meet Kim Jong-un in North Korea. Here's what we know.
Recall Easter weekend last month. Around the time China confirmed that North Korean leader Kim Jong-un had spent 3 days in Beijing. This was also the time when CIA chief Mike Pompeo was in Pyongyang, conferring with top North Korean officials. Trump's tweet informs us that Pompeo even met Little Rocket Man. This is the highest level meeting between the United States and North Korea since 2000. When then Secretary of State Margaret Albright met Kim Jong-un's father, Kim Jong-il. Hosting the Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe at his Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida, Donald Trump spoke about Pompeo's visit.
We've also started talking to North Korea directly. We have had direct talks at very high levels, extremely high levels, with North Korea. And I really believe there's a lot of goodwill, a lot of good things are happening.
Shinzo Abe underscored his government's concerns and sought a commitment from Trump. Any North Korea-US deal must address Japan's security issues. The North must denuclearize and suspend its ballistic missile program. North Korea must not have any missile that can target Japan.
2日間にわたってじっくりお話しできることを楽しみにしております。特に北朝鮮の問題について、また経済の問題についてお話をしたいと思います。北朝鮮の完全検証可能な可逆的な方法での核ミサイルの廃棄に向けて。
Kim Jong-un is meeting his South Korean counterpart Moon Jae-in next week, and speculation is rife that the two Koreas might formally announce the end of the Korean conflict. Trump's summit with the North Korean leader is still the subject of debate. No dates as yet, and officials say 5 different venues are under consideration. A possible location is Switzerland, which is a neutral country, and it's also where Kim Jong-un was educated. All eyes now on the two most mercurial men in world politics. Can they clinch a historic deal and ensure lasting peace on the Korean peninsula? Bureau Report, WION.
It is easily one of the most anticipated meetings of the year. In a few weeks from now, US President Donald Trump will in all likelihood be sitting face to face with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. No sitting American president has ever met with a North Korean leader. And the two countries do not have diplomatic relations, which has led to complicated logistical issues around this meeting, starting with where will it be held? There are multiple options on the table, and US President Trump seems to be ready with a shortlist himself. Speaking to reporters during a two-day summit with Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, President Trump revealed that there are 5 possible venues. While he did not elaborate further, over the last few weeks, American officials have indicated several possibilities. First is the Mongolian capital, Ulaanbaatar. It has been mentioned as one option. The coldest capital city in the world could be the site of heated discussions leading to a possible thaw in frosty ties. Mongolia has hosted meetings between North Korea and Japan in the past and is on friendly terms with both the countries, most countries in fact, including its neighbors Russia and China, as well as the US and North Korea. Another neutral location could be a European capital like Stockholm or Geneva, or a Southeast Asian country, including possibly Singapore, even Malaysia, or even a location at sea like the South Korean Jeju Island, or a ship. And then there are the obvious choices: the demilitarized zone between North and South Korea, the South Korean capital Seoul, the North Korean capital Pyongyang. The list is, of course, more than 5 now. Reports say that North Korea has expressed willingness to hold talks in Pyongyang. It's unclear whether the White House will oblige. The idea of a summit meeting in Pyongyang makes some American officials cringe, envisioning how North Korean propagandists would depict it as Trump paying homage to Kim. They're quite capable of doing that. It is also unclear whether Kim Jong-un would be daring enough to visit Washington. North Korea for decades has accused Washington of plotting to invade it, and Kim's private jets are said to lack the fuel capacity for a non-stop flight to Washington, D.C. from Pyongyang. Some officials have also expressed reluctance to hold talks in South Korea or at Panmunjom, the truce village on the inter-Korean border, where North Korean leader Kim Jong-un and South Korean President Moon Jae-in will hold talks next week. American officials have said that they would prefer a neutral site that did not highlight the South's role in facilitating talks. Detailed negotiations have been held between American and North Korean officials over the time, the venue and the agenda. This still is work in progress. Reports say that US and North Korean intelligence officials have quote-unquote spoken several times and have even met in a third country to discuss the venue of the first ever summit between the US and North Korea.